Top Lists, the top video channel. Want to see more videos? Subscribe to Top Lists for more insight, and don't forget to hit like to support us. Keep tuning in. In the tranquil Venetian lagoon, there lies an island whose horrifying history sends shivers down the spine of even the most hardened paranormal enthusiasts. Let's set sail to a place where the past hangs heavily in the air, Poveglia Island. Nestled in the heart of Italy, this seemingly serene island bears a wretched history. For centuries it served as the final destination for those infected by the merciless plague. These victims were exiled here, left to meet their untimely demise in isolation. The chilling echoes of their final moments still seem to reverberate through the island's neglected structures. As if the island's gruesome past wasn't enough, Poveglia's tale took a sinister turn in the early 20th century. The island became home to a mental asylum, where the tortured souls of patients were rumored to be subjected to cruel and inhuman experiments. It's said that the screams and wails of these patients were drowned by the lapping waves of the surrounding lagoon. Now, let's delve deeper into the spine-chilling stories of hauntings that have made Poveglia infamous among paranormal enthusiasts. Visitors and locals alike have reported hearing disembodied voices, chilling whispers, and even the jarring sounds of chains rattling. Some claim to have seen apparitions of plague victims, their spectral figures wandering aimlessly, forever trapped on the island. There are tales of seances gone wrong, of ghost hunters fleeing in fear, and of dark shadows that lurk in the corners of the eye. The island's eerie atmosphere is so intense that it's been declared off-limits to the public, yet the chilling tales continue to circulate, each one more terrifying than the last. Poveglia Island is a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur, where history is a haunting melody that never ceases to play. It's a place where the echoes of the past continue to resonate, painting a chilling picture of the island's tragic history. With a history steeped in death and suffering, it's no surprise that Poveglia Island is considered one of the most haunted places on Earth. From the serene waters of Italy, we now take you to the eerie ruins of Bhangarh, a deserted town in India. Bhangarh, a once thriving city in Rajasthan, is now a ghost town, shrouded in mystery and a chilling curse. The legend says that a sorcerer, smitten by the beautiful princess of Bhangarh, tried to bewitch her with a love potion. The princess, however, saw through his intentions, and the potion ended up taking the sorcerer's life. In his dying breath, he cursed the town to destruction and death. From then on, Bhangarh has been a hot spot for paranormal activity, with numerous ghost sightings reported. The town's chilling aura has led the Indian government to prohibit visitors from staying after sunset. The rule is strictly enforced, with the belief that those who dare to stay are never seen again. Bhangarh is a town frozen in time, a chilling reminder of a curse that still lingers. Our next stop takes us to the charming city of Savannah, Georgia, where beneath its southern charm lies a chilling past. This city, bathed in history, has seen its fair share of war, disease, and natural disasters, each leaving a mark that's etched into the very soul of Savannah. The American Revolutionary War and the Civil War saw Savannah as a battleground, the echoes of cannons and musket fire still haunting its historic squares. Yellow fever epidemics in the 19th century left a trail of sorrow and death, with the departed said to still walk the streets. And let's not forget the Great Fire of 1820 that razed much of the city to the ground, the flames of which some claim still flicker in the corners of the eye. These events have given birth to countless ghost stories, tales that whisper through the moss-draped oaks and the cobblestone streets. In Savannah, every cobblestone and corner has a story to tell, some more chilling than others. Crossing the Atlantic, we arrive in the quaint English village of Pluckley, known as the most haunted village in Britain. Nestled in the picturesque landscape of Kent, Pluckley boasts a rich tapestry of ghostly tales, each more spine-chilling than the last. Take for instance the Screaming Woods, where it's said that at night, you can hear the blood-curdling screams of lost souls. Or the haunting image of the Red Lady, a noblewoman from the Daring family, who is often seen wandering the churchyard in a grieving search for her stillborn child. Then, there's the chilling tale of the phantom coach and horses, seen racing through the village in the dead of night, and the ghostly figure of the hanging schoolmaster, forever trapped in his final moments. In Pluckley, every corner whispers a tale of the supernatural. The line between the living and the dead seems to blur, giving it a chilling charm. From charming to chilling, we now venture into the abandoned town of Pripyat, the site of the devastating Chernobyl disaster. This ghost town in northern Ukraine was once a bustling home to 50,000 people. Today, it's a silent monument to a catastrophic event that occurred in the spring of 1986. The Chernobyl disaster forced an immediate and frantic evacuation, leaving Pripyat a ghostly shell of its former self. The town now lies in ruin, its buildings crumbling, its streets deserted. But it's not just the eerie silence that sends shivers down the spines of those who dare to visit. Visitors and locals alike report chilling encounters with apparitions, unexplainable sounds, and a feeling of being watched. Some even claim to have seen the spectral figures of former residents, forever trapped in this nuclear nightmare. Pripyat stands as a haunting testament to the destructive power of mankind. Its ghostly inhabitants serve as a chilling reminder of the lives abruptly ended in the town that was left to decay. Returning to the United States, we find ourselves in the vibrant city of New Orleans, a city that's no stranger to the supernatural. Known for its rich cultural tapestry, New Orleans also boasts a history steeped in the paranormal. Ghost stories and haunted spots are woven into the city's fabric with an eerie elegance. One of the most infamous haunted locations is the LaLaurie Mansion. The chilling tales of Madame LaLaurie's cruel deeds towards her slaves have led many to believe that their spirits are still trapped within the mansion, forever reliving their torment. The French Quarter, the city's oldest neighborhood, is said to be teeming with specters. From the ghostly soldiers of the Civil War, to the phantom parties echoing with ghostly jazz notes, the French Quarter is a hotspot for the supernatural. In New Orleans, the spirits are as much a part of the city as the living. We now travel to the West Coast, to the abandoned mining town of Bodie, California, a place where time stands still. Nestled in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Bodie once thrived on the promise of gold. During the late 19th century, it was bustling with miners, families, saloons, and a population that reached 10,000 at its peak. But as quickly as it rose, it fell. The gold dried up and the people moved on, leaving behind a town frozen in time. The saloons, the schoolhouse, the homes, all preserved in a state of arrested decay, standing as silent witnesses to a bygone era. Now it's said that the spirits of those who once lived here linger on. Stories of ghostly sightings are common. The phantom sounds of children's laughter, the spectral image of a woman in white, spectral miners toiling away, all are part of Bodie's ghostly lore. In Bodie, the ghosts of the past continue to echo through the empty streets. Back in India, we explore the abandoned village of Kuldhara, a place that's been deserted for over 2 centuries. Nestled in the arid region of Rajasthan, this village has been vacant since the early 19th century and is enveloped by an aura of mystery and dread. Legend has it that the village was cursed by its inhabitants, who were forced to leave their homes overnight. The Paliwal Brahmins, who were the residents of Kuldhara, supposedly cursed the village that anyone who attempted to settle here would be doomed. Today, the village stands in silence, its empty houses and desolate streets a stark reminder of the curse. The eerie silence is often broken by the whispers of the wind, carrying tales of the village's past. Some visitors have reported a sense of unease and a feeling of being watched, reinforcing the narrative of the curse. Kuldhara remains a chilling reminder of a curse that continues to haunt the village. Our journey now takes us to the historic city of Edinburgh, Scotland, a city with a dark and haunted past. Known for its majestic castle, Edinburgh's history is steeped in tales of spectral sightings and eerie happenings. Edinburgh Castle, perched atop an ancient volcano, has witnessed centuries of bloody battles and gruesome executions. Visitors often report ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises, and a chilling sense of being watched. But the hauntings aren't confined to the castle. Beneath the bustling city streets lie the Edinburgh Vaults, a network of underground chambers where the poorest citizens once lived in squalor. The vaults are said to be rife with paranormal activity, from the ghost of a piper boy forever lost in the tunnels, to the aggressive spirit of a man named Mr. Boots. In Edinburgh, every cobblestone seems to echo with the whispers of the departed. The city's rich history and spectral inhabitants make it a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. In Edinburgh, the past continues to haunt the present. Finally, we arrive in Jerome, Arizona, often called the wickedest town in the West. Nestled in the heart of the state, this small city boasts a past as rich and turbulent as the copper veins that once made it a mining powerhouse. A history filled with tragic mining accidents, notorious gunfights, and a population that swelled and dwindled with the fortunes of the mines. But it's not just the echoes of the living that linger in Jerome. It's rumored that the spirits of the past are not quite ready to move on. Ghostly miners, spectral ladies of the night, and even the apparitions of children have been reported by locals and visitors alike. Some of these specters are said to be quite active, engaging with the living in a variety of ways, from playful pranks to chilling encounters. In Jerome, the spirits of the past refuse to rest, making it the most haunted town of all. Top lists, the Top Video channel. Want to see more videos? Subscribe to Top Lists for more insight, and don't forget to hit like to support us. Keep tuning in.